Okay, it's that time again for another CodeRed commentary. I know they've been coming at you thick and fast, but that's because finally we've had some good games to actually commentate on. EMS has certainly been keeping us busy. So this is the second map between VeryGames and CodeRed. It's another DE Inferno. I know we've had a lot of that lately, but it is a very popular competitive map, quite possibly the most popular, simply because everyone got bored of Dust 2. So basically the situation, just to recap, or in case you didn't watch the first map, was CodeRed got resoundingly thumped by VeryGames on DE Tuscan. It was 16-1. They need to win this map to stay in it against this new look VeryGames. Gonna be a tall order for them, and I don't know, it's hard to really take any kind of encouragement from that display, other than perhaps the fact that it isn't Tuscan might work for them. Certainly UK players and UK teams do tend to do better on DE Inferno, so let's see how that pans out. So we're just going to get everything set up here. And yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those games where I just think it's going to be incredibly tough for CRG to do anything. If there was any doubts that the VeryGames new look lineup actually is chock-a-block full of talent, I think those doubts have been neutralised just on watching that first half display. Team CRG, on the other hand, looked rusty and certainly out of practice. And, you know, they've made some slight roster tweaks as well, so maybe we should give them the benefit of the doubt. But it's been really, really tough for them, and you know, they've been disappointing, and they'll be feeling that coming into this map. So whether that's on their mind or not, I don't know. But the match is live, and we're about to see what the French can do on this T side of Inferno. So get a look at this pistol strat. Usually the French teams play this really passive. They group up at the bottom, kind of just waiting for a CT push. No such strategy here. MBK leading the charge on the way. They hit mid, got that one kill, and you can see MBK just really going for it. Rock out with your Glock out, gets a headshot, gets a nade on 20 HP, but has got into the site. Mole's going to answer back. RPK is going to pick up his latest frag in this tie. And the bomb's ticking away. They made that look pretty easy. The way they hit mid, it forces CTs out to kind of rotate early, leaving Josh with it all to do. That's Mole, by the way. Red Snake, though, does get MK in the back. So here comes the cavalry. Going back to RPK cam. Red Snake with another kill. So it's this 2v2 situation. Pritch, though, is down. But RPK, look at that. Boom. It was just so simple. They just ran into his crosshair. That's the pistol round just over with. And CRG, they had a chance there. That was a 2v1 situation. They blundered in, ran straight into his crosshair, and that's the rustiness and perhaps overexcitement that we've been talking about in this tie. It's pretty much typified the performance of the team. So a lot of MP5s here, and we've got a VeryGames push kind of in that mid area. Apex is going to take out Chamboy, who was lurking in garbage. That's his spot. RPK with another eco frag. So they're going to take this B site, going to stay with MK, one of the new boys. They've cleaned out that pit. Red Snake down, thanks to Apex. So it's all about this rotate. We'll go to Ben. He's putting some huge performances lately. Very dangerous with a deagle. Pritch on virtually no HP at all, you can see. So I'd imagine... Well, no, he does get one. I was going to say, I imagine MK is going to get him there, but certainly doesn't. So Pritch probably going to drop all the way back with a gun, even if it is just an MP5. Yep, looks like they've made their mind up playing for exits. And Ben is going to get one. Needs to get that gun, though. Doesn't. And we'll just have a look where Pritch is. 3 HP with his MP5 and deagle combination. He needs to be very careful because he's getting hunted down. You can see it's like Jaws, the shark. It's coming towards you, and yet he has managed to keep hold of that MP5. Not the best gun to be picking up second round, and that's partially the reason why it's been bought. It's the sensible option. So just going to wait and see what's going on here, and see, Pritch is just there with that deagle. MPK and the other hand has managed to get Ben, so they are all over this A site there. Existence is just going to get this bomb plant. You can see they're just rotating out now. They're in a hot pursuit though, so while Apex picks up that other kill, Red Snake's going to try and peek, and well, he's not doing anything with that USP, so MK's just going to give him the clip. You can see here that Mole is in this spot, just waiting and waiting and waiting. I wonder if is he going to go for the ninja? No, he's going to lob a nade down. He does get the kill. I'm not sure what he was doing there at all. That looked fairly ridiculous. I thought he might be thinking about maybe a ninja. I don't know. That's not a ninja. That's more a suicide bomber. That was ridiculous. So it's 3-0 to VeryGames. Let's have our routine look at the scoreboard. RPK, 5 for 1, top of the charts. Pritch, top of the charts on 2 for 2. Chamboy, again, not got off to a good start in those eco rounds. But they have got guns now, and you can see there's Ben getting an important AWP pick on MBK. I'm watching MK and House because I think picking House on Inferno is such a vital thing to be able to do as terrorist. It's the one area where if you can sort of control it, you have got access to other parts of the map, and it's quite an enclosed space, so there's lots of benefit in being able to have that kind of house pick specialist, but they've spread out pretty well over the map here. You can see that there's nobody on A site. Chamboy's going to get another frag, well, get his first frag, I should say, but then another frag for his team. And yeah, the bomb's ticking, so they've just had access there. They've just pretty much rolled out the red carpet for them and just let them come in. And MK's going to get a double frag. Chamboy's got the AWP now, though, so he's going to get another pick. Doesn't fancy attempting the clutch, and I guess in the grand scheme of the game that might be wise, but the situation they're in at the moment's pretty dire. And when that happens, it's even more dire. That is absolutely absurd. And, well, I can't even imagine what the communications must be like on Mumble or Ventrilo or whatever these guys are using. That's just one of those things that happens where you're just utterly despondent. So the breaking glass there, that's not Stone Cold Steve Austin turning up. That means there's been a push here. MBK and RPK just going to get it. Mole holding A, nobody home. Ben in pit, so we might see some action here while MBK gets Chamboy. Ben here, oh, he's kind of shot the goose a little bit early there, so MBK's just going to get that little jumping frag. Mole is going, I mean, because it's a deagle round here, so yeah, he's going to go house. Now it's going to be incredibly difficult for him because someone, MK, has basically managed to shut off that kind of rotate. They all know where he is, and MBK's just going to mop up that last frag. It's 5-0, and if you consider that across all of these rounds so far, CRG have only took 1. And, you know, that includes a third of a CT half on Inferno. It's pretty clear that they are somewhat below the standard of VeryGames without wanting to be too harsh. Now we got Existence just putting the bomb down there, giving it to RPK, the tank, I should say. MBK is going to get a frag there, and they're playing mid really passive, so perhaps not a lot of point in looking at it. Stay with RPK cam. And there's someone in the smoke there. Pritch actually managed to just run in and get him. But the bomb by now is long gone. That early rotate has absolutely destroyed them again. Left the bomb site open, and Existence getting another kill there as they try and come down mid. And pretty much what's happening is they're so not confident in their own ability to hold the site. They're over-rotating, trying to catch VeryGames. And, of course, VeryGames are reading the situation absolutely perfectly. And basically, they're predicting what they're going to do. And they're managing to, you know, be in the opposite site by the time they've rotated. Catching people cold in the back and whatnot. So, we got this potential clutch here from Chamboy. MK, last man standing for VeryGames while I was giving all that elaboration on the tactics. Chamboy is going to get this defuse, so that is going to be their first round on the board. A 1v2 from him. And that was needed sooner rather than later. But credit to Mole as well, who got some kills. But ultimately, what happened there was, I think VeryGames tried to read it a little, you know, too accurately. They should have just hit the site they knew was open. And that round would have been very different. But who am I to correct the tactics of the best team in the world? Nobody, that's it. So, big slurper tea as we go into this round. I want to see Apex. Ben's got a pick there. And Apex isn't going to get that kill. He's going to not even take any health off his target. So, Pritch is getting pushed here in mid. He went for the farmhouse. I think he got a headshot there. Chamboy is going to get Existence, who did get the frag on at Pritch. RPK is going to get Chamboy, and then Red is going to get MK. So all very tit for tat. A flurry of frags. You can see where Red Snake is. Now, incredibly close to Apex, the bomb here. So if he peeks at this right time, which he hasn't done, he hasn't seen him, and Apex is just going to walk into that bedroom and casually one bullet him in the face. Absolutely rage-inducing. So, Apex has managed to get this plant thanks to that kill. They've got themselves in these very passive positions. You can see Apex is just watching apartments. Mole's going to get that kill. Now, Ben's coming out with the AWP, and it's all on RPK here. Mole knows where he is. He's giving him a little spray. Smokes down, flashes down. The bomb's ticking away. RPK gets one. Knows that Ben must be on the defuse. Gets another kill. It's another clutch from the tank. It's 6-1 to his team. And let's just consult the frag charts. Well, RPK on 10 for 2. Chamboy has gone up from 0, literally, to kind of a hero on 9 for 6. But really, it's just such a one-sided affair right now, and it's easy to forget when you watch VeryGames play that Terrorist is meant to be the hardest side. So, Red Snake's gone for this little jumping pick. I'm not sure that was a headshot, but whatever. Welcome to Source. He's got a kill. Now he's got a gun, so he's going to drop back. He's still got 90 HP as well, which is hugely beneficial. But once again, A site left wide open. There for the taking for VeryGames. And RPK, look where he is here. Just going to take Pritch down. And while that's going on, well, we've seen this position once already before. Will they check there again? And that's just poor, really. Apex kind of stared at him in disbelief before he killed him. Survived with 3 HP, so there was damage done. Red Snake's there. He's in the kitchen, just saving that AK for that next round. So we'll stay with him to see what he's going to do with it. 7-1 to VeryGames now. Not really a lot to kind of cast. It's just VeryGames dominance. And, yeah, we'll stay with Red. Perhaps we shouldn't. Perhaps the smarter options to go with Ben, who has been getting some early picks with that AWP. But let's... it's always nice to follow the story of the gun, isn't it? The Red Snake here is just going to get one bullet. Apex is playing so well. Pritch is going to get a kill, and Apex is going to get another. So that's a double at the start of the round for him. Mole at new box now, digging in like the animal of his namesake. Utterly pointless, though, because they've rotated. Bomb is going up arch side, and they're going to get some contact here, I think. Because Ben is lurking, but Existence has read that situation, got him. RPK just running around. MK in the meantime picked up a new another frag. Mole is having this long rotate. Apex there waiting for him, and I'll tell you what, it's like VeryGames didn't make any substitutions at all. It's like they haven't made any changes to their roster. It's just the same as it ever was, and a lot of people thought that might be the case. I'd like to say, that CodeRed, maybe it is VeryGames just being this good. I don't know, but CodeRed probably have been very, very poor as well. So who knows? Maybe we can't read too much into it. Pritch now in boiler. Is he going to get some action? Jackson. Oh, he just about did it. RPK was wise to the game. You can see as well, Existence is going to get that kill on him. But Chamboy, in the meantime, has picked up another kill. So that's going to keep things ticking over nicely for the team. They're not going to mind exchanging frags as long as they continue to get the upper hand. And Red Snake's got another kill, but Existence is going to get him. So we'll go Existence Cam. Going to try and spam through the smoke. He's only got 6 HP. Ben has got a kill on MBK. So Existence, again, we're going to go to Clutch Cam. It's all to do for Existence. And CRG would just be wise here, just to be like, look, we know the bomb's down. You got to come and get it. We know you're low HP. Just do what you can. You've got to go get it. You've got to get the plant. We can stop you doing that. So absolutely smart to be as passive as they are. No need to peek. And against someone like Existence, peeking equals death. So Existence has got this bomb ticking down, but he is low HP. We're going to see Ben now. Ben's just going to get a little cheeky flash here. That means he's blind. That enables Mole to get the kill. That's textbook stuff. That's what CRG haven't done enough of. And that's going to be the second round on the board. That's going to be 8 for 2. There's the defusal just coming in. Gives us time to look at the scoreboard. Apex topping the charts, 13 for 6. Chamboy still topping the charts, 10 for 9. Who are the stragglers? Well, it's MK on 6 for 6 for VeryGames. And Ben with that 3, that lucky 3, is on 4 for 9. So, loving RPK's contribution, but perhaps we should be looking at Apex. He is just really no fear in it. Nade onto sandbags and MBK, I think it is just, yep, it is. He's going to have a little push and pre-scope with that AWP. Anyone peeks, he's going to get him. He does. That gives Apex carte blanche. He's just going to have a run here. You can see him almost flicking perfectly onto the head of Mole. So no HP exchanged. MBK, on the other hand, says, you know what? I'm going to get you. Chamboy is going to get Existence, though. You can see where he is. Apex makes that run for the bomb. And this is a very smart play. He puts a smoke down to stop anyone rotating around through the garden. Then he's going to drop into where Generator used to be. I don't even know what you would call that now. Just rest in peace, Jenny. He's going to kind of hide up in the smoke. He's going to keep that tight angle, that tight corner, using the smoke as it disperses. That nade's going to reveal his position. It's going to be very hard to stay alive here. MBK, though, stops him from getting killed, and then RPK saves his bacon. Chamboy gets another kill. Chamboy's all the way onto the site, and RPK just knows where he is, gets that headshot, and that's another round. It's 9-2. There's only 4 rounds left and a half, and CRG, even if they were to pick them all up, you've got to say, Dave would have a huge uphill task. So let's have a look at what is going on for CRG here. It does look like another Deagle round to be expected. Are they going to push down? Yeah, we got that nade coming in. Existence is going to get that kill. Ben's aim is off. Apex gets him. Mole does get Apex, but MBK has got Mole. Then Red Snake's going to botch that. Botchamania all over the place. MK is now just going to run through house. It's going to be all on Chamboy. Doesn't matter. Existence is there. It's 10-2. It's an absolute massacre. I know that French fans take a great deal of pride in their team. VeryGames has been dominant pretty much since, well, 2009 in one form or another. And this is the new look side. This is the one that everyone thinks can be beaten. That this team is the one that's going to fail to live up to that VeryGames expectation. On this showing, absolutely not the case, guys. You are really going to have to work hard to beat these because CRG are getting clowned. MBK with another entry frag. And make that another kill from Apex as well, who's having such a fine game. Chamboy needing 2 flashes just to get to the truck. And his reward for that is just getting absolutely dicked through it. Headshots and bullets and shrapnel, and then Apex says enough's enough, I'm just going to come out and deagle you. So that's that. Another plant on this A bomb site. Ben's only got 7 HP, so he's going to hold this tight angle here in Arch, and you would expect that someone is going to come looking because they've got this complement of players. You know, it's a full complement of players, and yeah, RPK is going to get Ben. So Mole, well, he's not going to do anything either because MK's expecting it. So it's 11-2, and I don't know, are we going to see a 13-2 half? I mean, it's just incredible, really, the disparity between the two teams. So Ben's got that up. Let's see if he can work an AWP pick on Banana. Nobody there at the moment, you know, and there's Red Snake getting existence. That's going to help. But Mole's going to get MK, so things looking good for this round. But MBK's going to answer back immediately. Just going to quickly skip to Banana Cam. Ben down, but Pritch now with an AWP. Let's go, well, hello, welcome to the danger zone. MBK's going to get Pritch quick as the blink of an eye. Red Snake in a great position, though. Stops that crossover, gets another one. Perhaps he should be AWPing all the time. Red Snake with 3 big kills to put 3 not so big rounds on the board. It's 11-3. Can they get this last one? CRG, does it make a difference? Let's see. And yeah, it looks like VeryGames is going to no fear it here. So let's get on to Apex Cam. They're just flashing, smoking, pushing, going. Mole's going to get this peek here. Ben and Mole, that is a very good crossfire. They are going to take down 3 players, make that 4 with MK. So it's all on Existence now. Existence is down. Absolute butchery there. Hasn't happened often enough, though. It's 11-4 at the half. And CRG with as uphill a struggle as they're going to get. Because as terrorists, they're going to have to get 12 rounds against the best team in the world. Then they're going to have to win another map against the best team in the world. So, I don't know if you're a CRG fan and you've not looked at the results. Let's presume they've lost. But look, I love a good comeback as much as anybody else. So if it happens, it will be beautiful. It will be beautiful. But I really can't see it at this point. So here we go. Live on 3. And this pistol round, well, let's have a look at the spawn. It's very nice. It's a very advanced spawn. This is quite high. No one in the back end by the bells. Going to give them that little bit of extra oomph in that they can get there that split second earlier. Timing being so important in this game, that thing people don't really talk about, how spawns can impact on how you play the game. But they're not doing a big rush. They're going to spread out over the map. Ben's just having a look. He's up on the logs. And there you go. There's the self kind of Kodiak boost. Kodiak had to use a partner. He's had a look. He's called that there's no one in dark spot or Omega or whatever you want to call it. And they're just going to rush right in. Let's go to MBK because he's had to back off now. And he's pretty much holding this site by himself. So this is very good for CRG. They've got the bomb down. It's ticking away. MBK's like just radioing for reinforcements. And they're coming. Apex has got one. And now they're going to go together. So Apex says, look, I'll just kill everyone. What the hell? So he's got another kill. He's killed Chamboy. MBK's going to run round. And MBK got one. There was someone in dark spot. Apex has killed MBK. Apex as well is going to get Pritch. Mole is going to try to get one frag. While he went on that defuse, the bomb's been defused, but Mole's going to get 3 kills. MK is going to get Mole. It's absolute chaos. It's absolute carnage. But the bottom line is, the absolute bottom line, VeryGames have won that round, and that's very bad for CRG. But Mole there, the only person to get a kill. Apex, though, gets 5, even with his team kill, so, and a defuse, obviously, so looking very good. Well, oh, we're just missing the action here, because these rounds, there's a double Mac 10 kill from Ben. He's upgraded to an MP5, so again, bit of gun game. He's got 15 HP. And just as he gets a flash out, Apex will peak. That's another round for VeryGames and CRG. Well, I just haven't seen a Mac 10. I haven't shoutcasted a game where a Mac 10's been pulled out for a while. Long time. There was the Recoil Cup final between Fragmasters and someone else. So, long time. That was back in 2006. Anyway, Pritch is going to get that kill. No, doesn't get that kill, sorry. Apex is going to get Pritch. So, while that's been going on, probably should have got that kill. You can see immediately that VeryGames in that kind of ascendancy still. CRG, though, have managed to get another Deagle kill. That's very important. And make these Deagle rounds count. I'm not sure what Ben's doing. Maybe he's got a little brother who's took over the controls. And when that happens, people normally get vagged. And that's why you've got to be careful peeking in that spot. MK's pushed out a house, got 2 kills. And you can see Red Snake's trying to get him. But he's not going to get him. MK's going to get him. And that's the round gone. 3-0 CRG. It's pretty much make or break at this point. This is going to be the bye. Mac 10's notwithstanding. And, yeah, I think Ben's obviously having some sort of weird technical difficulties. Someone trying to sort his mouse sensitivity out, maybe? I don't know. It seems to be very odd, his movement at the moment. Let's just see what Apex is doing, because, yeah, as I thought, he's going aggressive banana. Going to get a kill there on the late Ben. Late in more ways than one now. Apex is going to re-peak Chamboy there. Nice little crisp headshot. Mole's going to get 1 kill. MBK is going to get another in the meantime. Apex just wants these frags. He's going to get Mole. And that's 4-0. I think it's all over, guys. And it's just, well, you can see all the gypsy weapons are coming out now. All the low rent pieces of machinery. You've got the Scout is going to be deployed. You know, maybe he can do something with that. I'm trying to get to him. Should have gone the other way there. He's in that Kodiak spot again. Be careful, Ben. Be careful. And he's got it. So that was worth watching. Maybe that Scout wasn't so bad after all. Chamboy's going to get a Deagle frag as well. So against the odds, this could be a round. Oh, face full of nade. I think he caught that in his top pocket, though. MBK's just absolutely snapped. Enough's enough. Obviously not enjoying the Scout kill on his buddy and captain existence. MK's going to get the kill onto Mole. So it's a case of looking for where Chamboy is. He's dwelling in the smoke. Bomb is ticking away. So if he can just kind of hide up, waste time. He's ran right out. MK's going to get him. That's going to be all she wrote. Bomb has been defused. And that is the game. So turns out 16-1, 16-4. Pretty poor, all things considered, from CRG. On the other hand, VeryGames, imperious, same as it ever was. And they're going to be in the next round at EMS, a tournament that you would say they've got to be favourites for. Going to be very interesting to see what happens next. Obviously, who they'll be playing, I don't think that's been decided, but certainly they're going to have to put up a much, much better fight than CRG did on this showing. And of course, they're in the exact opposite half of the bracket to CKRAS, who they've had some great tussles with at recent LAN events. Pretty much it is number 1 and number 2. Could that be the final? Obviously, CKRAS have got a game against Reason to get through first, so that's going to be interesting. We'll probably bring that to you in the form of one of these commentaries. But yeah, absolutely. Hope it's been entertaining. Thanks for listening, and do stay tuned to the CodeRed Commentaries channel. We're going to have loads of stuff coming at you. Thanks very much.